చెప్పు. Hey guys, this is Tejasvi and welcome back to Obor Academy. Today we are going to have a quiz on Kahoot platform as usual. I'll be sharing my screen so that you will be able to see the game pin and get into the game. So now I will be sharing my screen so that you will be able to take a look at the game pin and so that you can enter. So just a second. So guys, I hope you all can see my screen that is and the game pin is right in front of you so that you can join, and the game pin is 52582830. Come on guys, I'm waiting for you all. Okay, there's one, three players, wise rhino, flying tiger, joyful rooster. Okay, let's wait for some more players so that we can start the game. I've got one more player, Golden Lion. Okay, I'm totally having four players. So I'll wait for a few more minutes if no one's joined. So I'll continue. There are two more players, Dr. Macau and Winged Bat, and there's one more player, Wonder Rabbit. So I welcome you all to Bura Academy. Someone have asked me to wait so I'll wait for some time. Okay. I'm waiting for the players to join they because they asked me to wait for them. So I'm waiting. If you all are joined, so please put a thumbs up in the chat box so that I will get to know that you all are ready. So I think we have a good number of players, and if anyone wants to join, they can join in the middle. There is no problem in joining in the middle. So now I'll be starting the game. Okay, let's get into the game. Here is your first question. Okay, 4 add 4 hours 18 minutes plus 3 hours. Okay, it's a very easy answer. Everyone can get the answer very easily. You just have to add the hours and minutes. Come on, guys, you all can do it. Today's Kahoot is very easy so that you all can participate and learn something new. It's not about coming first. It's about participating, and today it doesn't matter whether you have given the correct answer or the wrong answer, because you can always correct your answers. I mean, you can always correct your mistakes even if you go wrong. These are all very basic questions. Everyone can answer it. So I'm waiting for you all to answer it, and I already have 10 answers. Okay, guys, I've got 3 correct answers, and most of you have gone wrong. That's not at all good. And I want you all to. It's these are all basics, and everyone can do it. These are all basics. Everyone can do it. So I hope you will correct your mistakes from the next question. So now let's move on to the scoreboard. Okay, it's first is the winged bat, and second is wise rhino, and the third is wonder rabbit. That's okay, and no one have got the correct answer. Rest of them. So now let's move on to the next question. You have to subtract. Okay, you have to subtract 5 days 23 hours minus 2 days 13 hours. You are having a plenty of time, guys. You can think and answer. There is no hurry, and I have already got 2 answers. That's very good. I've got 10 answers, and you're left with plenty of time, guys. So, whoever didn't answer, you have a lot of time. So, think and answer, but do not get it wrong. Because you're having a plenty of time. Okay, I've got only 2 correct answers. That's okay. And rest of you are wrong. No problem. You can try in the other questions. So if you minus first, you have to minus the days. Okay, there are 5 days. From 5 days, you have to minus 2 days, and the remaining days are three. And if you minus 23 hours, if you minus 13 hours from 23 hours, you will be getting as 10 hours. So that's the answer, 3 days, 10 hours. So 7 of you have answered it as 7 days and 15 hours. That's not correct actually. It's you have to see the addition subtraction. It's here, it's not addition, it's subtraction. You have to subtract 5 days from 2 days from 5 days and 23 hour 13 hours from 23 hours. So I hope you got it. So now let's move on to the scoreboard. Okay, wise rhino is in the first and winged bat is in the second and golden lion is in the third and wonder rabbit is in the fourth. That's very good, guys. So now let's move on to the next question. Add 1 minute 18 seconds plus 13 seconds. Come on, guys, you can do it. It's not a tough one. I've got one answer. I've got six answers. Come on, guys, it's not a tough one. Okay, I've got two, and rest of you are wrong. No problem, you can try in the other questions. Here it is 1 minute and 13 seconds and 18 seconds. So you just add the seconds. That is 18 plus 13 is 31 seconds. So it's 1 minute 31 seconds. So I hope you got it. So now let's move on to the next question. Before that, let's check the scoreboard. Okay, it's wise rhino in the first and winged bat is in the second and third is the golden lion, and fourth is joyful rooster, and fifth is wonder rabbit. And the wise rhino has the highest answer streak of three answers in a row. That's very good, wise rhino. So now let's move on to the next question. Subtract 5 years, 7 months minus 5 years. Okay, I've got two answers already. Come on, guys, you can answer. It's not a tough one. I've got nine answers and still left with 20 more seconds. Okay, I've got all the answers, and this time six of you are correct. That's very good. There's an improvement. So I hope you all will keep the same. And the answer is 7 months. Okay, if you minus 5 years, 7 months from 5 year, if you minus 5 years from 5 years, 7 months, you will be having only 7 months. Okay, so that's the answer. So now let's move on to the next question. Before that, let's check the scoreboard. It's joyful rooster is in the third, and wonder rabbit is in the fourth, and flying tiger is in the fifth. That's very good, guys. And wise rhino and winged bat are still on the same positions, and wise rhino have the highest answer streak. So I hope you will keep the same. So now let's move on to the next question. Add 2 weeks, 2 days plus 3 weeks. Okay, 2 weeks, 2 days plus 3 weeks. I've got one answer already. Come on, guys, answer. It's not a tough one. You all can do it. I've got six answers. I've got seven answers and waiting for some more answers. Come on, guys. It's very easy. Okay, I've got all the answers and four of you are correct. That's very good. And rest of you are wrong. No problem. You can try in the other questions and answer is 5 weeks, 2 days. If you plus 2 weeks plus 3 weeks, it's 5 weeks, and the remaining are 2 days. Okay, so I hope you got it. So now let's move on to the scoreboard. It's Joyful Roaster have exchanged his or her position with the winged bat, and rest everyone are the same. So now let's move on to the next question. The question is 6 hours 55 minutes minus 3 hours 20 minutes. Okay, come on, guys, you are having a plenty of time. You all can do it. I've got five answers. Come on, guys, you all can do it. Okay, 10 answers. Come on, guys. If anyone is there left over to answer, I want you to answer. It's time up, and six of you are correct. That's very good, guys. It's if you minus 3 hours from 6 hours, you will be getting 3 hours, and the 20 minutes from 50. If you minus 20 minutes from 55 minutes, you will be having 35 minutes more. That is nothing but 3 hours 35 minutes. So that's the answer, and six of you have got it correct. That's very good, and I appreciate you all. And I hope you will keep up the same. So now let's see the scoreboard. It's Wonder Rabbit in the third and Golden Lion in the fifth, and rest of you are same. And in the up three places, Elated Yak is the highest climber. That's very good. So I hope you can come to the podium soon. Now let's move on to the next question. The question is 4 days, 2 hours plus 2 days, 20 hours. It's very easy, guys, and you are having a plenty of time. So I want you all to get the answer correct. I've got only three answers. Okay, I'm getting answers. I've got 10 answers. Come on, guys. If anyone is left over, you can try. You are having 15 more seconds. Okay, three of you are correct. That's very good. And eight of you are wrong. No problem. You can try in the other questions. The answer is 6 days, 22 hours because it's 4 days plus 2 days and it's 6 days. And if you plus 2 hours and 20 hours, it's 22 hours. Okay, the total is 6 days and 22 hours. Okay, so I hope you got it. So now let's move on to the scoreboard. It's Wise Rhino and Wonder Rabbit, Joyful Rooster in the third, and Golden Lion is in the fourth, and Winged Bat is in the fifth. That's very good. And Wise Rhino is having the highest answer streak of seven, and it's maintaining its position from the first. That's very good. It's appreciable. So now let's move on to the next question. The question is 4 days, 18 hours plus 1 day, 4 hours. Come on, guys, you are having a plenty of time. Come on, guys, I've got no answer. Yes, I have started getting answers. That's very good. Okay, everyone have answered, and two of you are only correct. That's very good. And rest of you are wrong. No problem. You can try in the other questions. So it's the 5 days, 22 hours because here we are having 4 days plus 1 day. It's 5 days and 18 hours plus 4 hours. 18 plus 4 is nothing but 22 hours. So two of you have got the correct answer and rest of you are wrong. So I want you all to correct yourselves. So now let's move on to the scoreboard. There is no change in the scoreboard except for Winged Bat. Yeah, it have come to the fourth and Golden Lion is in the fifth. So now let's move on to the next question. The question is 5 minutes 47 seconds minus 4 minutes 48 seconds. I've got six answers. Come on, guys, you all can do it. I've got seven answers and still waiting for others to answer. Okay, I've got four correct answers. That is 59 seconds. That's very good, guys. And only seven of you are wrong. That's no problem. You can try in the other questions. So now let's move on to the scoreboard. Okay, Wingbat have come to the second, and the Wonder. The rest of them have no change. So now let's move on to the next question. Subtract 8 hours 14 minutes minus 4 hours 2 minutes. Come on, guys, you can do it. I've got three answers and still left with plenty of time. Come on, guys, you all can do it. Come on, guys, you can do it. Okay, I have got two correct answers. That's very good. And rest of you are wrong. I want you all to correct yourself and do not repeat this mistake from next time. The answer here is 4 hours 12 minutes. Okay, if you minus 4 hours from 8 hours, you'll be getting remaining hours are 4 4 hours, and if you minus 2 minutes from 14 minutes, it's 12 minutes. So that's how you get the answer. So now let's move on to the scoreboard. Okay, there is no change. So now let's move on to the next question. The question here is 7 hours 12 minutes minus 3 hours 40 minutes. Come on, guys. You are having a plenty of time, so think and answer. There is no hurry. Even if you go wrong, that's no problem. You can try to correct yourself. I've got only one answer. Yes, two. Okay, I started getting answers. I've got nine answers and still left with 20 seconds more. Okay, guys, three of you are correct, and that's very good. And the correct answer is 3 hours 32 minutes, because if you subtract 3 hours from 7 hours, you get. Okay, 1 second. Sorry, guys, that's 4 hours 32 minutes. There is a error in the question. So I hope you got it. So now let's move on to the next question. Even if you go wrong, that's no problem. The option is wrong. So now let's move on to the next question. There's no change in the scoreboard, so now let's move on to the next question. Subtract 4 years 10 months minus 2 years. Come on, guys, you all can do it. I've got five answers and still left with 40 seconds. Come on, guys, I've got only five answers. Okay, two of you are correct from those five answers, and that the correct answer is 2 years 10 months. If you minus 2 years from 4 years 10 months, you will be totally having 4 more months. That's very good. You have got the correct answer, so I hope you will keep up the same. So now let's move on to the next question. Okay, there is a change in the scoreboard, that is Golden Lion have exchanged its position with the Wonder Rabbit. Okay, so that's good. And I want you all to keep up the same. So now let's move on to the next question. Okay, 1 week, 5 days plus 1 week. Come on, guys, you all can answer it. Come on, guys, I've got no answers still. I've got only one answer. Come on, guys, you all can do it. I've got five answers. Okay, that's two of you have given the answer as 2 weeks, 5 days, and no one have given 15 days. Because one, even if you give 15 days, that's also correct because, but no one have given 15 days because it's 1 week plus 1 week, 5 days plus 1 week. Okay, so I hope you got it. Now let's move on to the next question. There is a change in the scoreboard, that is Golden Lion have come to the second and Wingbat is in the third. That's good, guys. So I hope you will keep up the same. So now let's move on to the next question. Add 3 minutes 13 seconds plus 4 minutes 7 seconds. Okay, I've got two answers. I've got 10 answers and waiting for others to answer. Okay, I've got two answers and rest of you are wrong, no problem. It's 7 minutes 20 seconds. If you add 3 minutes plus 4 minutes, it's 7 minutes, and 13 seconds plus 7 seconds, it's 20 seconds. So I hope you got it. So now let's move on to the scoreboard. There's no change in the scoreboard, but in the up three places, elated yak is the highest climber. So now let's move on to the next question and the last question of this session. 2 years, 7 months minus 11 months. Okay, you're having a plenty of time, guys, so think and answer. It's 2 years, 7 months minus 11 months. Come on, guys, I've got five answers. Come on, guys, I've got seven answers. Yes, you're left with 20 seconds. Okay, five of you are correct this time. That's very good. And if you subtract 11 months from 2 years, 7 months, you will get the answer as 1 year, 8 months. That's very good. So I hope you all will keep up the same. So now let's move on to the podium. It's winged bat and golden lion, and the first is wise rhino. Wise rhino, from the first you are maintaining your position. That's very good, and I appreciate you all. So that's very good for. So that's very good, and thank you for all of you for participating. And if you can participate in our daily Kahoot. That is, we held Kahoot daily at 7 p.m. based on various topics. If you want any English related topics, you can comment down below so that we can conduct English quizzes, or based on a maths we can conduct so many quizzes. So I hope you all will keep supporting. So now let's